I'm out at Clinton River Park Trail doing another old bike review. I'm on the GT Backwoods today. One of my first real bikes. Bought it off my brother, and I don't remember what year it was. Probably 98, 99, I think, when he bought his new bike. It's a 1995 Backwoods. All rigid, 3x7 drivetrain. I rode the crap out of this bike. This one's actually my other brother, my older brother's bike. He bought one too. It's not the same year, but I think the only difference between the two is minor component differences, and then I think the decals are different. This thing doesn't break for shit. So I'm doing Dodge today, which is a little easier. Scared to take this out anywhere with big hills. Oh shit. Don't have any sort of knobs on this thing either. Brother's got more of like a hybrid tire on it. Back when I owned this bike, I rode it all the time, I should say. Used to be out here every day in the summer. It's closest to the house. Could ride out here. Ride like 10 miles a day. Humongous stem going up over the wheel, stretching you out. When my brother sold me this bike, he bought a GT. It's a dual suspension, the LTS 3000 DS. I think he paid like just under $1,000 for it. Thing was pretty BA for back in the day. I remember riding that after being used to riding this thing, or you sit so upright on it. I loved it. Oh shit. I've always just felt more comfortable on a bike that sat upright. This thing's got the V-brakes on it. I ended up putting new pads on it, but haven't done anything for it really. My enduro bikes, Specialized enduro bikes, have just way overkill suspension for all this. Getting on this thing, just getting beaten the hell out. Oh shit. You gotta remember, I don't have that hydraulic disc to stop me on all this. Really pick your lines on this thing. It's funny, when I bought my first enduro with the dual suspension, I was actually training myself, just run over everything. like in the berms. Oh, she loves it. Whew. It's actually a lot of fun. Oh. Coming up on the crane. Original bike's actually still being ridden by my other brother. Broke the frame on his LTS. He's gonna throw it out. I ended up getting it from him. Put all the components from it on the Backwoods. Actually made for a pretty fun bike. Had good brakes on it. I rode it for a while until pretty much the wheels were destroyed. Put some new wheels on it and he still rides it around. I don't know about this. Oh shit. It's a lot sketchier on this thing. Especially since I got these tires all pumped up. They're not very big. Always considered this bike pretty lightweight. I was surprised to find out I threw it on the scale. Weighs in at about 30 pounds. Which is more than what new bikes weigh, with way more suspension. Well, just suspension, and it's way crazier a bike. Guess it's not that surprising, but just because of all the advancements. I get a lot of people asking me about bikes, which bikes they should buy. Main thing I ever tell anybody is just to buy something from a bike shop. These Backwoods that we've had for 20 plus years, the two of them, just proves it. I mean, if you ride them hard, you're gonna replace stuff, but they're just so solid. Keep up on the maintenance of them, replace what you need to replace. They'll just work with you. Oh yeah, it's getting crazy. Yeah. Seat hit me in the nuts, dude. I don't know about this. I'm going for it. remember when we first started driving out places and we ended up at Stony Creek, I think one of the first better places we went. And I just remember going down the hills and with all the brake bumps and everything. It's not that it exceeded my skill level, I just couldn't see because I was getting thrown around. Going over those log piles just reminded me you just get tossed around so much you can't, your eyes are just vibrating in your head. It distorts your vision. Ridden thousands of miles of backwoods. One of those memorable rides. And my friend Steve went riding all the way out to Port Huron. I think it was 50 or 60 miles we did. On the side of the road I had a full-size 10 on my back. And then water. I think that's about all I had. And that and a sweater. I remember he had a sleeping bag and a sweater. That's all I had. I slept curled up on a sweater that night until my parents got there with the camper. Quit my first job to go on that trip too. Remember I was 16 or something. Had me working 40 hours a week during the summer, or close to it. I remember I asked him for the time off to do it, just a weekend or whatever. Told me no. I had enough insight. I told myself, I'm gonna sit here and work almost 40 hours a week. When I'm 16, 17 years old and pass up an opportunity for experience like that. I went right back in the office, told him I quit. I remember my mom was a little pissed about that. But I ended up finding a job real quick after that. It was worth it. Oh, Jesus. That was it for another old bike review. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me ride the original Backwoods, the modified version of it. Besides that, still have to review my 2005 stump jumper. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the other links here for some more content. Hope you enjoyed it.